Patrick Babakanian here from SERP Champion. Welcome on this week's episode of SERP Champion TV, where we're going to talk about how to create ROI, return on investment, for your SEO clients. And this is a big issue in the SEO world because SEOs are supposed to rank clients' websites for their keywords. And that's about it, right? Wrong, because business owners don't necessarily care about rankings or keywords. They care about ROI, generating leads, generating clients. That's the end result they want to achieve. Now, as an SEO, you might do a good job, but if their website doesn't convert or doesn't generate leads, then it's not going to help a lot. And in this video, I'm going to show you how to solve that issue quickly and to increase your client retention so they stick with you for a long time because they're making money, they're making ROI. So we're going to switch over to my screen and I'm going to show you how.
So one of the biggest problems in the SEO industry is we can't really improve people's ROI just by doing the SEO. Why? Because it's all about their website as well. For example, you have a client, they already have a website, they just want SEO. You get them higher rankings, you get them the results they need. However, they're getting the traffic, but it's not converting. And that's a huge problem because how are they going to pay back their investments? How are they going to get their ROI back, right? And this is a big issue for SEO. So I want to teach you something and I want to make sure that you get this right. So whenever your client comes to you, you know exactly what to say and what to do. Now, a quick example of one of our clients we're working on right now, SEO wise, they started in August and we're in November right now. So they really increased their rankings and traffic. So they're doing really, really well. But one of the biggest issues they had before was their checkout system or their application system wasn't working right. It was too long. People couldn't sign up for their services quickly enough. So we changed that and I asked them to totally throw away the whole checkout system and just use a simple form that people can fill in and request their information. That's it. And then ask the most essential things from the customer. Don't ask for their fax number. Don't ask for certain information that's in forms by default, but just ask them the most essential questions, nothing more, nothing less. The shorter the form, the more likely they will fill in the form. Now, real quick, I'm using Agency Analytics right now. I love this software. Why? Because it's a real-time dashboard where you can view your analytics, your SEO, even your ads and social in one dashboard. And the beautiful thing about this is you can actually give access to this dashboard to every one of your clients. So what does that mean? No more monthly reports, no more progress updates. They can log into this software every minute of the day and check out their latest results. This is a time saver. And one of the biggest things I discussed before, tangibility. Business owners want to see tangibility. They want to see the data. They want to see their traffic rankings on their phone, tablet, or computer. That's what they need. So I highly, highly recommend to get this software. I absolutely love it. And yeah, your clients are going to be really happy about that. Now, one of the biggest things I want to talk about is conversions, right? So this is huge for our clients because at the end of the day, they want this, right? So last week they added their form, they changed their whole checkout system, and this is what happened. So last week they set it up, and they're already seeing conversion. So as you can see here, in total they had 12 conversions, 12 leads in the past 7 days, right? And 5 of those came from organic search from Google itself. Obviously, there are also paid search, social, different channels, as you can see here. So this right here, this is based on our SEO work because they gained a lot of rankings in the past few months because of our link building, because of everything we've been doing, the on-page optimization. But ever since they added that simple form, this is what happened. Now they're actually getting conversions and they're actually getting ROI from their investment. and they're not paying me a few $100s. This is a project that's at least $1,200 a month, and they're making triple that right now as of this moment because of these 5 conversions. This is huge. This is what you want to achieve. But you're an SEO person. You're not a web developer, or maybe you have an agency with a web development team. If you have that, then you're in luck. But honestly, at the end of the day, it's about lead generation based on more traffic. That's the only way they're going to get ROI. So if you speak to a client and they're a local business, you have to tell them, listen, make a simple form on your website, make it as simple as possible. And I just pulled up a few samples. This is a Divi theme, and I just want to show you a few samples. These are not perfect templates, but I just want to like point out what's important. So this is like a plumber website. It looks nice. It's a layout pack from Divi. And this is what I like the most is they set up a simple form on the right upper side. Now I would totally do this a little bit different, but most websites don't have this. They don't have this anywhere. The only way to contact them is if you click on contact. And that's a big no-no. You want to have multiple call to actions on your site. At the top, like book an appointment, a call to action here. Obviously, they will read this info. And then in between these pages, you'll have different ways of a call to action. So here, telephone number, and you can get an online quote multiple times. That's what a business needs to have. For example, another layout pack, they have a call to action button right here, but it's not that obvious. They don't have the form. They have a few buttons. So I wouldn't go for this one. This is a layout that a lot of businesses have, and they have the form all the way in the bottom. Nobody, like literally maybe 20% of your traffic will scroll down all the way to the bottom. So always include a form at the top. If you're into lead generation, if you're not an e-commerce website and you're a local business or your client is a local business, add this form at the top. Ask for the most essential questions. Don't make it too long. And then that's it. Just set that up. If you can do that on multiple pages, then it's more likely they will fill that in and that traffic will become a lead because they're already interested. They're looking for a service provider. They already typed it in Google. They found your client in the top 3 because of your good work. And now they want an easy way to contact them. So multiple call to actions and a simple form. Now, here's another sample. The site looks good and all. They have a get a free quote. This is cool and all. But again, I would add a form here just because I want that lead. Right? We don't want our website to be a business card. We want our website to be a lead generation system 24/7. That's the whole idea of having a website. And I think your client needs to shift their mindset so they really focus on generating leads for their business through their website because the website is an extension of their business. It's actually a sales agent that's 24/7 live operating, looking for leads, generating leads, right? So that's it. If you can get the conversions, if you can get if you can get the form right, you can achieve those conversions. Now, how do you get this data, right? So how do we actually acquire this data? I'm going to show you that real quick if you don't have any knowledge of that. Here's what I suggest. Set up Google Analytics on your website and buy agency analytics if you can. I'm telling you, it is worth it. It's going to improve the customer experience. It's going to help you a lot because it's all in one dashboard and you don't have to use 4 to 5 different systems. So the analytics module comes directly from Google Analytics right here. And I'm going to show you real quick how you do that. So I have a sample website and I'm going to set it up. So all you have to do is sign up and then you just create the site. So account name, test. See, remove this. So now we're just setting this up. I'm just going to go through this real quickly, right? So you click on get tracking ID. You got to accept this. And then Google Analytics will give you a tracking code. This is where it all starts. And again, this is very basic information, but I feel like I have to like show you the whole process. So you get a global tag and you have to put this in your header, right? So there are plugins for this. If you're not comfortable with using or working with code in WordPress, you don't have to. There are a ton of plugins where you can just load up the code. So for example, SEO Yoast has a module. So there are a lot of easy ways to do this. I'm just going to do it in the editor real quick. So here we go, header. And then always before the heading tag, so you just paste that in. So that's updated, right? So now Google Analytics can get data from this website. How do we know that? We just go here, real time. You can just actually test this right now. So if you go real time here, let's see if this works. If it works, it should say right now there needs to be one. Here we go. So we tested it. Okay, Google Analytics works. We're good, right? Now, let's say this site has a form on the homepage or wherever it is, right? What we need is a thank you page. We need to create a thank you page. A thank you page is simply a page where visitors get redirected after they fill in the form or after they purchase a product. They always lead to a specific page. And on this page, the thank you page, we're going to put in a conversion code. It's a simple piece of code, and Google Analytics gives us that code that we can paste right here. Or there's also a way you can just put in the URL and the Google Analytics code will figure it out. Okay, the thank you page is the thank you page, obviously, and that's where the conversion pixel is going to be fired on. So what you're going to do is you're going to go to admin, and then what you can see here is goals. So I use the goals option, and I click on new goal. Let's say lead, and we can say destination, right? So destination, and then we have to fill in the destination page. So what was that? Let me check it real quick. And this is all live. I'm doing this all live for you guys. This is not fully prepared. So I'm just going to show you. Okay, thank you page. We good? So what we're going to do is we're going to put it here, right? And then you can do save, and boom, you just created a conversion. So a lead. So now anyone that literally fills in a form, whether it's on the home page or on a different page, and then they get redirected to this page, right? At this moment, it will fire a conversion pixel. So, and then now you can track it. So it will show in Google Analytics, and since Agency Analytics has the Google Analytics module, it will also show here as a goal completion, right? And that's very simple, how to track conversions and how to improve the ROI of the customer. Always advise them to use a simple form, use a simple checkout system as short as possible, ask for the most essential questions, create a thank you page, put in this goal in Google Analytics, fill in that tracking code, and that's about it. Really simple. And obviously you have to get the permission of your client, but if he trusts you or she trusts you, then you should be good. So that's really it. If you can get this done, I'm telling you, your clients will stick with you. They're going to be happy with you, and you're going to improve their business by increasing their ROI. Now, thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Let me know if you have any questions.